Tell us about Dido's Ghost.
So Dido's Ghost is a new opera by Erilyn Wallen and libretto by Wesley Stace, who is a novelist. He's a British novelist, but based in the US. It is a partnership piece to Dido and Aeneas. The idea being that it takes place after the events of Dido and Aeneas is looking back on what happened. There is a passage in Ovid where he meets Dido's ghost in the underworld, and that is the sort of framework of this opera. The way Erilyn has written it, the Purcell is there in its entirety, but it is interwoven into her new music. So what you hear at the beginning is Wallen, but it will dip in and out of Purcell along the way because he looks back and he sees these flashbacks.
When you say it's there in its entirety, every single note of Purcell, Dido, and Aeneas is inside Dido's Ghost.
Yes, pretty much. At one stage, it was going to be more block-like. It was going to be Wallen, Purcell, Wallen. And then as she was writing it, it naturally kind of
led.
Yeah. And I think she's adapted a few odds and ends, but there will be chunks where what you're hearing is just Purcell. And it's scored for the same forces as the Purcell. All the characters, they double. So Aeneas is just Aeneas. He's Aeneas in the original and in the current one, and that's Matthew Brooke. Dido, who's played by Golda Schultz in our performance of the Barbican, also plays Anna, who's Dido's sister, and Aeneas mistakes Dido's sister for Dido at one point in the opera. So that kind of works quite well from a visual perspective. But there's new characters like Lavinia, who is Aeneas's new wife. So there's tensions there. And so on. So every character has a doubling. So
this is happening at the Barbican in June.
It's going to be live streamed, but it will have a small live audience as well, which is very exciting for us. That'll be the first thing we'll have had a live audience for a while.